Hello YouTube, I'm sorry I forgot to record and which will hear it twice, but basically what we did update, you are like 6 minutes late, let's say. Basically we fixed the problem with voxels. The problem was that if the voxels were on not the chunk 000, they would not connect properly, the pipes. The problem was that in the chunk we just replaced the position. There was a position equals to relative position, and it would create a voxel with the relative position. So the voxel would have a relative position as the position property. That was the problem, because we are using it, as you can see here, as the world position, and it should be the world position. That was the only issue, and yeah, you caught up. And I was saying that we'll be finishing Project Voxel because I want to finish one project before starting the next. I think that's basically it. Okay, so getting back to what we will do. Sorry. Beside fixing pipes, I want to redo the pipes a bit, because I want to do something called, well, I call it that, contextual instantiation. And basically what that means, we can in the set voxel, we'll just pass some info. We can pass another information and will be passed to the block and created with that information. Maybe not with pipes. We can do that with with what? I don't have an idea, but okay, I know. So, for example, we'll do like a, let's say, morphling. Morphling voxel, and that would mean that we pass some information to it, exactly the voxel phase, and sorry for that, the voxel phase, and not the voxel phase, what I'm talking about, voxel type, and it will look like the voxel, but it won't be the block. So first let's make this block. So let's add a new class morphling. I think that's what it's spelled. And let's derive from voxel base. Obviously do all the stuff, and we want another constructor with the context. So in the voxel base, let's create another constructor. Let's call it context constructor, and it will take an object called context. We don't know what will this be, so we just make it a object context, and there will be a... Okay, I will just do voxel, sorry, no, this with position. And that's it. And now we can, but we don't have to, override the other constructor and use the context. So let's override the constructor. No, we can't override, we can just make it. So public morphling vector position and object context, and it will do this of position. And now I think this context, oh no, the context base, like that, base, yeah. Okay, and now in the morphling context, I think this will work. Morphing constructor, we can just check if the context is a voxel type. So if the context is not voxel type, so context is voxel type, we can do it like that. So it will, if it is, it will automatically make a new variable called type. Return, and if so, then just do a get. And we can, that is totally up to us. We can just do it. It will always return the morphling type, but will look a bit differently, or we can make it that it will return the type actually what is morphing into. I'll just do that because why not? So type equals type. So it will return the type of that we give it to. The textures will be just, oh, there's a problem. We don't know the textures. We can just do empty, because it won't have any own textures, right? So new like that. This one should be the empty one. Oh no, it won't be empty. I can do like that. So string, and 0. Like that. Okay, because we don't need any textures, if you would make some, for example, Minecraft-like game, we could do that. It would have a different texture when you hold it, but when you place it, it would actually have the texture of the block. Oh, and the problem will be if we don't give a voxel type. So actually, we should throw new argument exception. Context is not voxel type, like that. So now we can. Oh, sorry for that. Now let's go to voxel placer, and instead of placing, oh, I realized that. Sorry, we won't be able to, because it doesn't have all the voxel type. So we can't do that what I want to. So we have to add another type. Can do a morphling. Yeah, and it actually we could that type equals I think we can, because what I'm thinking of, when we got the voxel helper, when we register all of them, right, we instantiate the one with position. So we can there set the type as morphling, but then set the type as something else. Oh, I think we can do this instead of throwing an error, like that, and like that. Yeah, okay. And what about the texture? Because we have to display something when what? What they want to say? Oh, when the type is morphling, and we want to return also. Oh, let's do one else. Look better. Okay. So we need some textures. So let's just copy from iron hull this, place it here, and it will be morphling. And let's do the texture real quick with GIMP, obviously. I think that will work. New 16 by 16 texture, okay, and I'll just do tools, not tools, no, filters, noise, RGB noise, like that. Oh, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? RGB noise, new seed. It should work. Do I have to select all of it? Maybe. Oops. Filters. Noise. RGB noise. Oh, I know why. I think I know why. Because it has to have some color. Maybe now? I don't know, I'm yeah. So I should make it black, because then it will have the strongest color. So now noise, RGB noise, yes. Okay, that will be the first one. Then we can add a blur, maybe a bit less, like let's do 1.25, like that. Then add some brightness, and well, while we add it, let's do some less contrast, something like that. And we can just do sharpen now. I don't know where sharpen is. Enhance, sharpen, yeah. And that looks good. So let's export it. Project Voxel textures, and let's call it morphling. Export and close it. Okay, let's see if we now can place a morphling. So let's go to voxel map, and we should be able to set the voxel as morphling without anything, and that should place the normal morphling, I think. Yeah, it places a morphling. That's good. Now we can sorry now we can do what? We have to do custom set voxels. So type, this will be a object, maybe at the end, object context equals null, and let's just pass it here. Object context equals null, like that. And now in the create voxel we can just add the same thing, so object context equals null, so position context, no, we can do if context is null, do this, else return the one with context, like that. And now we can just pass the context here. Context. Okay, obviously the a context for creating the voxel. Let's see now if it still works. Okay, I can still play it normally. And now let's try passing a context. So up context voxel type dot iron tool. Let's see. I hope it will work. I have no idea. Yay! It works. Actually works. Obviously, it won't work with everything, but I think if we are doing an object like that, it should behave like that. Because as you can see now, it is a big pipe. And right now, other pipes, let's make it a 0, 0. And if we place just an iron pipe next to it, it won't connect. Because it checks for a base type and not for a voxel type. So let's center it. As you can see, it won't connect. We could make it connectable, let's say, and I think we will try to do this. I have no idea if it will work, like really no idea. I'll quickly hop back to Git, make a new branch and place it here as a backup. So I can branch wait, stash okay. Oh, Oh, I cannot do that. Okay, well, fuck it. What did I break? I broke something. Let's try to fix it. Apply stash. Yeah, okay. I'll do it later. Let's just hope it will work. I don't want to play with Git now, because I always mess up something. And I'm obviously when I'm live. So, how I want to do this? I want to have this pipe be not abstract, have a public constructor, and override the type to be just pipe. So, like that. So this will be a pipe. Oh no, it has to be abstract. So it has to be abstract. Voxel type dot pipe. I'm just going to check something real quick. Well, I cannot do it. Yeah, just like that. So, I have no idea how to do this, as I said, but yeah, I think it will be okay. So public override Okay, I think I have an idea. Okay, so let's do an abstract class. Public abstract. Public abstract pipe. Sounds nice. Pipe. And this will have a get. So let's make a new class called pipe type. Enum pipe type, and now we have iron. Okay, let's go to pipe. Oh, I forgot to add this as a public, right? Now, okay, let's get back here. Okay, and this will be all the same. For now, I don't want this. And I have to do this. Oh, okay. And I want to create this constructor only. Oh no, it has to be both constructors. So like that. And this constructor is obviously empty because it will be for registering. And this one not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Okay. I think I think I have an idea. Okay, we'll do it like that. Every class that we want to have like this, so one base class, right? That will have other classes that will all share a voxel type will have an I wanted to do it like that, so there would be an interface that would ensure that the class has a I will tell you how to do this in the meantime. Whatever. Let's just make an interface called base type, and it will do nothing. It won't have anything. We'll make it public. And now let's add it to the pipe. Base type. That's it. And now in our voxel helper, that will mean we'll do this method a bit better. So let's get all the types that has a subclass of voxel base. So voxel types and is a class. We don't care about the abstract thing. So it will be voxel types va new. Okay. And now we want to do for each voxel types. So this is voxel type. If you want to do something else, if it has a Okay, my idea was, let's get all the types that inherit from voxel base at our class, obviously. So, I just realized this is not necessary because structs cannot inherit from classes, so never mind. And we would do something like that. If the class would have the base type, we would just assume the developer was clever enough to add a function called create new or something like that. And this function would pass some argument to it, and it will create the correct type. So in this example, iron pipe or another pipe, and the create new would be in the pipe, just pipe class. But it won't work. We could do this in create voxel, I think. Maybe like that. Maybe do it like that. So let's reverse what we did. Okay, like that. And let's leave. Let's leave this, and it can't be abstract, or x.getInterfaces contains type of base type. So it's either not abstract or have the base type. And then in the create voxel we get the type, so var type equals this, and it will be voxel type, and this will be just type. So type, and if the type is, I think you can do it, no, you can't do is, so get interface, oh no, if it's abstract, get interfaces, or interface, I think. What does it get? No, it gets a string. I don't want to do strings. Or can I? Interface name of I base type is null. So if it doesn't have this interface, we just do this. So this will be the type. Here the type. So if it doesn't have the interface, just do it like that. Else, if it does have the interface, we just get a function called create new and use it. We just assume the function is here. We cannot say with the interface that there must be a function, because the function needs to be a static function, not a instance function. So we can do, I think it's going to be static, so type got static, no, get method, this will be just this, so name of oh no, it cannot be name of it, that's it to be this, so create new dot call. I think there should be a invoke, yeah, so invoke on a object, but we don't want on an object. We want to do, okay, C# reflections get static method and invoke. Okay, if it's null, okay, if it's static, you can just pass null. And parameters will be the context. And that's it. And it will only get one, it will only pass one argument. So this should return a voxel base. So like that. It's really sketchy, but I want to do this like that. Because reasons. So now we just need to do pipe, and return pipe dot iron. And right now there is no there is no way of the pipe knowing that there is a iron pipe class. So we need to register the same way that we registered here the types. In the pipe we need to register the iron pipe. So just do private static dictionary of pipe type and voxel, type, just type, pipe types equals new, like that. And we should also have a also, the voxel helper, after getting all the types, just do voxel for each voxel types where x.value is abstract, not abstract, get interface name of I base type is null, and we don't want it null, so we just invert it, and this will be the type. Okay, so we get all the types where we have I base type, and just do the same thing. So type get method and invoke it without empty new object 0 and method type.value. We can just do values, and now this is not necessary and this is not necessary. Called register and evoke it with nothing, so we can just pass null because we don't care about the parameters. It will be just a function, just a method. So now let's go to the pipe, and it needs these two functions. So it needs the public static voxel base create new. It will take the object context, and now we do return cast to voxel base activator dot create instance of pipe types of context, but we want to do if context is pipe type, just do this, else throw new argument exception, context is not pipe type. Okay. And we need another function, so the public static void register, and it will just go through the same thing as voxel helper. So this one, register, but type of pipe, this is pipe types, assemble, yes, Why am I doing like that? Oh, I know. I see. Oh. Oh. So I am instantiating the class. Pipe, I want to cast to pipe. So pipe type. The and is not, and I want just this thing. So we'll just do one level. So there cannot be a base type of base type because I don't want to play with it. And the problem right now that we can instantiate the pipes, but we cannot instantiate the base type. Base type. So we need to change a bit because here we instantiate a new thing and we'll instantiate the base type. So let's do var voxels okay, like that. And now for each voxel and voxels, if voxel get interface name of I base type is null, then just do the activator. So voxel types add the key will be the voxel base activator.create instance of the voxel type, and the value will be just the type. So voxel else we just do another static method, get method voxel type add and just do get type. Get type. Get type. So the voxel types like that. And obviously we need to cast it as a voxel type. And the value is just a voxel. Okay, yeah. And we can just do. Oh no, we can't. So we just have to go to the pipe and do public static void get type. Oh no, I can't be get type. So get voxel type it has to be because get type is already taken by the object class, obviously. So get voxel type, and it will return the voxel type. Oh, sorry for the yawning. I will return voxel type.pipe like that. Obviously have to change some things because iron pipe is not here. To do this. Oh, and there will be a problem because we'll try to set the type as pipe without being a pipe. So there will be a problem with rendering. So morphling cannot be typed anymore. This is just a show. I wouldn't do this in my in the actual game if I was doing like that. This is complicating so much stuff. I just wanted to show you how, if you would want to do this, why not to do this? Like it's nice. It's like, you know, I want this, but if is it worth it? Like, is it we could do something much more simpler than this, I think. So let's now try to instantiate the pipe with pipe type dot iron. Let's see if it works. Oh, and voxel placer. I'll just do iron full because I don't wanna add so many things. I hope. Different construct in the file found for type cobalt hull. Oh. What? Okay, let's see where it is. Register of voxel, create instance 48. Register of voxel 48. Register. Oh, I know why. Okay, I know why, because I'm an idiot. Because there should be a position also. So new voxel, voxel vector 3int, rather vector 3int 0, like that, because it doesn't have the no parameter constructor. All voxels, voxel helper 50. Is it? No, it isn't. So get method, get voxel type, voxel, get method, get voxel type. Is it not called like that? Get voxel type, yeah. Let's see what voxels are passed here. So debug.log voxel.name. Pipe and iron pipe. Oh, right. Because this should be not a subclass of, it should be base type equals, because we only want these things that are, yeah, exactly. I don't know, I think there is a better way. I could do just like isn't abstract and is not like so, like this, because we want either one and not two at the same time. Okay. Create texture map, voxel helper, get all voxels. Alright. You know what? That's too much trouble. I'll just revert it all because it's not worth it. Worth it. Because I think that would be doable if we would design the engine from the ground up for this. And if you are not that should be enough, I think. Okay, now we have to change get rid of this, change the iron. Oh, for some reason we cannot, so voxel type equals voxel type dot iron pipe. So get rid of this 3. Get rid of this 2. Get rid of this 1. Okay, and it should be good. Oh, voxel type. It needs to be iron pipe. And oh, it should be working, I think, because it didn't change anything else. Yeah, the morphling is working. It's the morphing light, right? No, it's iron pipe. Is it half the size? Yeah, it's half the size. Okay, so we did it for nothing, but we learned something else. Don't do this. I think that there is a way, that's a better way to do this, but I'm not thinking about it right now. Like, if there would be a virtual static method or interface that would, or interfaces could add the static methods, it would be much easier and much less junky. But well, yeah, that was really bad. Okay, so we have it all fixed. Can we do something else? I don't think so. I think that should be the end of this engine. Sorry, not the engine, the project. Because I think we did nearly all things that we should do. The only other thing that I'm thinking of is some transparency to some blocks, like you see them, but you also see the thing that's behind them. But that could be done with the always render neighbor. So what else? I'm not sure. Maybe some blocks that are not actually blocks, or rather like the 3D textures, like sugar canes, but I don't think that's necessary for every game that would use voxels. The last thing would be that now our pipe has a lot of voxels, like a lot, because every connection gets 24, and it should 48 because two-sided, and the base is 48, and that's 48 times 7, so that's much more than 24. It's 14 times more. So if we had a chunk full of these, it would cause a problem with the amount of vertices we are rendering. And we could do some algorithm that would check every time a voxel is rendered how much vertices it would cost, and split the chunk in 2 or in 4 or anything like that. But I really want to end this series today, and that will take a lot of time. Like, I think an hour, maybe hour and a half, maybe even 2. So that's up to you. If you want to use it, go ahead. The engine is yours. You can use it for everything, commercial. I think the license says that you have to, the project you are using it has to also be on the same license, so it has to be usable by anyone. So you cannot just make a game with this engine, because the code you're writing using this engine has to be open source also. I don't know what to say. It was a fun project. I had a lot of fun coding it, and I think that's all. So, I'm finishing the stream here. I know it's much shorter than other streams. Like yesterday was 2 hours, now an hour. Well, it seems okay. Tomorrow there will be no stream because I'm really busy with school, so I cannot stream. And I hope you had a fun time with the project as I had too. I have learned something, and we'll begin a new project maybe in the next week, but I'm not sure. I may have a lot of learning to do, so we'll see. I think that's all. Thank you for watching and bye.